Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to Tony the Technician's channel, and today we're going to be going over a product sent to me by Tack Life, and it is their 1/2" drive torque wrench. I'm going to show you the features and quality of this torque wrench, discuss it with you, give you the price, then I'm going to also show you how to use a torque wrench as well as store a torque wrench, because that is also important. But I really hope you guys enjoy. Now, keep in mind, this is a torque wrench for more of your DIYer. Somebody that's in the professional field, I do suggest, or you probably already know, that you're gonna wanna go with a high-end torque wrench. And this is also gonna be a click style. They have other styles as well. The more popular one in the professional field being the electronic one. But for your DIYer or weekend warrior, this torque wrench will do just fine and save a little bit of money out of your pocket. So let's get into it, and I hope you guys enjoy. So like I said before, this is a click style. This isn't going to be your electronic one with the digital readout that beeps or buzzes at you or anything like that. It's not going to be all fancy and stuff like that. Those will run you a few $100s. Now this is for your DIYer that's not looking at spending a whole lot. You guys know I already have the Tecton 3/8 drive torque wrench. This was used a lot for like my engine build and stuff where I didn't need a whole lot of length, and this was good from 10 to 80 foot-pounds. So basically anything on the engine, this was good for. Now obviously you guys might see they're very similar and you guys already know why. But the good thing is they're both priced the same. They all have 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch, and they're gonna range anywhere from $30 to $50 depending on which one you get. And then this is Tack Life's 1/2" drive. They do have a longer version as well. This one ranges from 20 to 150 foot-pounds. They have one that goes from 25 to like 250. But they have all the different sizes. I'll link it down in the description if you guys are interested. This one is going to run around $34, so very affordable for your DIYer. Included, which is really nice in this, that Tecton doesn't include in their torque wrench, is they're going to have a 1/2" to 3/8 adapter as well as an extension as well. And they are chrome vanadium. They're not chrome only, but it's just on a torque wrench, and it'll be just fine. So you're also going to get your warranty card just like any other Tack Life product. And this one is all the way up to 24 months. Now, really, I would really like to see a lifetime warranty, but sometimes, you know, you get what you pay for, $30-something. That's what you get. But here's the user manual. So if you've never used a torque wrench and this video doesn't help you out, maybe reading the manual will. But what also is included is the certificate of calibration, and every torque wrench should come with this. This is plus or minus 4%, which is decent. Your more expensive ones are going to be, you know, 1 or 2%. But basically what that means is, like, at 100 foot-pounds, it could be plus or minus 4%. That's 4 foot-pounds. And it'll show you here at 3 or 30 foot-pounds, the minimum reading should be 28.8 to 31.2, and here's its actual reading. So it's within specs. It's kind of nice that they provide that to you, so you know that it is calibrated. But 4% is okay. And really, you know, at 100 foot-pounds, if you're torquing it to 96 or 104, that's not going to affect it too much. So that's not bad at all. But other than that, like I showed you, it comes with the extension and the adapter, nice little blow molded case. And then this is Hotel Tango Whiskey 2 Alpha, the 1/2" drive, 20 to 150 foot-pounds. And I'm gonna go ahead and torque my lug nuts on the Kia Spectra to 85 foot-pounds, just to show you how the torque wrench works. But to take a closer look, this isn't one with a fancy lock or anything up here, like what you would find on your Matco. Some of your Matcos have this pull tab where you just simply pull it and rotate it to whatever you need. And then some other styles are like this locking feature on this Matco. You turn this ring, one way is to lock it, and then you rotate it the other way to adjust it where you need. This one is just going to be a simple lock or unlock at the bottom, you rotate it out, and you adjust it to what you need, and then you lock it back down here on the bottom. And then how to store this anytime you're done using a torque wrench to keep it in calibration. The best thing you can do is take it to its lowest setting, which this one is 10 foot-pounds. We're gonna take it right to the 0 and 10, and we're just gonna lock it. And that's how you should store your torque wrench to keep it in calibration. If you leave it at 85 foot-pounds or whatever, and leave it stored for a long time, it can actually throw the calibration off. So it's really good to just go ahead and set it to its lowest setting and lock it down and just leave it like that. So just so you can see kind of the quality, obviously for $30, this is decent. The head is a little fat, but other than that, it's actually pretty clean. Obviously a little bulky, but it is clean, and it operates just fine. Plus or minus 4% isn't bad for the price. So here the readings are nicely visible, nice and dark, and then it's orange around the handle. And then if you've never set a torque wrench or never used a torque wrench, it's very important when working on cars or whatever you're working on to figure out the proper torque spec and actually torque the bolt or fastener to that specification for safety. You over torque something, you can stretch a bolt and break it. You under torque it, the nut or bolt could come off and put you and others in danger. So it's very important to torque things, especially lug nuts and stuff, suspension, all that good stuff. So you always start at 0. Let's say we want to go to 25. You would find the 20, which it's kind of got to drop down here. So you're at 0. You would go up to the 20. Right there, we're at 20. And then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that's your 25. Pretty simple, up and down. You get it? If you guys have any questions, let me know. There, you're back at 10, and that's how you would store it. But now I'm gonna go ahead and torque a lug nut. I'm gonna show you or demonstrate slap torquing, which is one thing that you should not do. Do not slap torque. It will either over torque or under torque. Most of the time over torque a bolt, and that could cause, like I said, stretching or breaking of the bolt or fastener. And then just how to properly use a torque wrench. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so this is a 2009 Kia Spectra, and its torque specs for the lug nuts are 85 foot-pounds. Now I have this set at 50 foot-pounds just because I'm going to demonstrate slap torquing, and I don't want to obviously over torque and maybe possibly damage the stud or anything. So I'm not sure if these are the original lug nuts or what. 21 does fit this, but I found out that a 13/16 does actually fit it better. So pretty sure, since this is a Korean made car, I believe that it would be metric, but either way 13/16 fits best, so that's what I'm going to use. But when using a torque wrench, it's always important to do slow, smooth motions, and slap torquing is when you would just set this the right way. When somebody just gets in here and, you know, just goes to town. Now obviously you're not going to hit your desired torque spec if you're just literally slapping away at it. Break that loose. And just went, you know, I obviously went past my clicks there, because on the click style you'll hear the click and that's telling you to stop, but you can still push past that click. So there, you're over torquing without even realizing it. So now I'm going to go ahead and set this to the 85 foot-pounds. And we're going to torque this correctly. Nice, slow, smooth motion to get your desired torque. See, I probably already over torqued it, and I was only at 50 foot-pounds before. And then just make sure you're locked down so you don't accidentally turn your handle and adjust it. Nice and slow. There. There, it minimizes the chance of over torquing. Especially when you have a torque wrench like this with a plus or minus of 4%, you don't want to get any further off of that 4%. if possible. So just double check all of these. So that's it. This is the Tack Life Hotel Tango Whiskey 2 Alpha 1/2 inch drive torque wrench. Gonna once again run you around $30. Really good price, decent quality. You know, there's a lot of them out there that look exactly like it. So it's really up to you what you want for warranty and that. But this is your basic click style and how you use and store a torque wrench. I really hope you guys found this informative. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys have any other tips or tricks about torque wrenches, make sure to drop it down in the comments for the other viewers. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.